Hello and welcome to The Doubters. This is my private online community for intelligent, caring and courageous people. And you might ask, how do I know that this place is going to be for intelligent, caring and courageous people? How do I know this is the people I'm going to attract here? And the reason I know that is because these are some of the main attributes that I've been discovering about the people who are attracted to this work around finding the purpose of self-doubt. So intelligent, because not willing just to take things at face value, they want to question. And self-doubt is essentially, that doubt is essentially about questioning. So not taking things at face value, finding out more, being independent-minded, that kind of intelligence, which can sometimes be a difficult thing to have and to experience. Sometimes we just want to give ourselves a break from it, don't we? But essentially, that's what it is. Caring. Self-doubt is often just a reflection of how much we care about something. So we don't feel overwhelmed by self-doubt by things that are not important to us. This is one of the main things I've been finding. And as one of my clients so neatly put it, she said, yeah, I'm not overwhelmed with doubt about my ability to play football because I don't care that I can't play football. So really, when we're overwhelmed by self-doubt, it's because we're in the presence of something we care about. So that self-doubt is often a reflection of that caring. And courageous, yes, courageous, because self-doubt, the experience of self-doubt brings with it some difficult emotions. And what we're looking at doing here is embracing those difficult emotions and learning from them and growing through them. So yeah, courageous, it requires courage. So these are just some of the attributes that I've been discovering about the people who are attracted to this work, but there's so much more. There's empathy, compassion, creativity, there's so much richness involved in this space, and I'm really looking forward to bringing it all to you, to learning about more of it and to developing this concept, because that's what this community is about. It is a space where we can learn to embrace self-doubt, learn to make a friend of it, learn to make it into a purposeful and useful space. So I just wanted to do this little introduction so you would know a little bit about what to expect from what I'm doing here. And first of all, this is my Zoom room. I'm going to be going live here every Thursday at 4 p.m. Obviously, there's going to be some times when I'm not going to be available on a Thursday at 4 p.m. So I'll be doing a recording like that in that instance. But this is my Zoom room and this is my virtual background. And if anybody's with me on LinkedIn, you might recognize my clouds here. And the reason I've chosen this as my virtual background for the Doubters is that the clouds there tell me, it's a contrast. We've got the contrast between the sun rays and the clouds. And for me, that is what self-doubt is about. It's about having that contrast in life and accepting all of those experiences, those contrasting experiences, the difficult experiences, the doubt with the positivity and the happy, positive emotions as well. I know that not everybody is going to be able to join me on a weekly basis. I mean, I don't expect everybody to join me on a weekly basis, but what I'm going to be doing is recording this and issuing as a video and an audio recording. I'm really looking forward to hanging out here every Thursday afternoon. And yeah, I really, what I want to make here is a space that people want to come and join me and want to come and hang out. And I am trying to create the kind of space that I would enjoy engaging with. So in doing that, I'm hoping to attract you to come and hang out with me here. The reason I'm doing this as a private community is, in some ways, I kind of maybe limit myself and my reach by not going out on Facebook Live or social media. But also the reason I'm doing that is because I'd really rather make it a much more intimate space, actually. I'm not a big lover of social media and I don't really want to be attached to social media. So I wanted to make this a private community. So I recognise it does limit my reach, but that's okay, that's fine. I'm hoping to grow and develop this with some value rather than just going out live on social media and having whoever comes. I want this to be targeted. I want people to feel like they're coming here and they want to engage here. And the other reason for that is because, I'm an introvert. I'm a little bit shy around communities. I don't always like to go in and announce myself. So, I just want to tell people that, you don't have to do that here. If you want to come in and be part of these sessions, you're really more than welcome. I'd love to. I really want people to come and join me here and to contribute, because obviously that's what's going to really make these sessions worthwhile and make this experience much more engaging and much richer if people come and engage and contribute. Because otherwise you're just going to have me talking about this stuff, and I can talk about this stuff till the cows come home, don't get me wrong, but it's much better if we get that kind of engaging experience with people. But by the same token, you don't have to come along and announce yourself and say I'm here and I'm full of self-doubt. You don't have to do that. Come along and just listen, or just listen to the recordings and lurk. You're very welcome to do that. Just come along and lurk and just engage as much or as little as you want to, and that's absolutely fine. So I will be going out live every Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m. GMT, and you can come and join me, or you can listen to the recordings afterwards. You will be getting 2 emails a week from me, and one of those emails is going to be an hour before I go out live, just to remind you they were going out live in an hour, and here's the link where you can join me. So that hour will give you time just to wrap up what you're doing, make yourself a cup of tea, and then get your headphones on and come sit down and join me. So you will know you can do that if you want to. The second email you're going to get from me is after the session. So you're going to be getting the video and audio recording with some description of what we've been going through, and maybe some little updates from me at that time as well. So that's all going to be in the second email you're going to get from me on that week. So just so you know what to expect from me here. I love having people as part of this community, but if you ever get to a point where you feel like this is not a space that you're engaging with, you're not finding value here, then you can unsubscribe at any time, and I'll try not to take it personally. Oh wait, no, that's fine, that's great. Unsubscribe at any time and just know that you can do that. The format of the session every week is I'm going to do a little introduction like this. So you're going to hear me talking for a little while. It's going to be an introduction. I'm going to be talking about my latest insights around this work, some of the work I've been doing. I'm going to I'll possibly be doing some reading from the book, so some appropriate readings maybe around a particular topic on a week. I'm going to be inviting some people to join me, so I've got some people lined up to come and do little interviews with. People who have already contributed to the work. There's a number of people who have already contributed to the work in various ways, and I'm going to be bringing them along to meet you and to talk further about their experiences with self-doubt, what their learnings are from self-doubt, and what their particular contributions are to this work. So I'll be doing that as well. And then a little bit further down the road, I've got somebody lined up to do some live coaching with. So I've created a coaching model around finding the purpose of self-doubt. And really this is what this work is all about, actually, about finding the purpose of self-doubt in your life. So I've created this coaching model for doing that. And I've got somebody lined up to do some live coaching with. So that's probably going to happen over a period of 3 weeks, 3 sessions. That's probably the shortest time that I can really get through this model in. So you can witness that and understand a little bit how it works. The whole point of this work and the coaching that I'm doing and the book that I've written is that I want people to go away with a tool and a methodology for finding the purpose of self-doubt in your life. Now, this work, you may already have gathered, but just to reiterate, it's not about crushing or conquering or overcoming self-doubt. It's about embracing self-doubt and finding its purpose in our lives. And the model I've created is designed so I've been using it in one-to-one coaching so far. I'm putting it into the book, but what I want people to go away with is this methodology that when self-doubt appears in your life, that you know what to do with it, that you'll welcome it, that you won't want to just get rid of it or deny it. You'll know what to do with it. Self-doubt, the principle of this is self-doubt links to something that you want that is important, something that you care about. And so really it's about getting to that place, that thing that you want. Really the point of this work is you can go away and be able to use this yourself. So you can, when self-doubt occurs, or you can even go and look for self-doubt in your life and recognize that there's an opportunity to work with it here. I hope you found this introduction useful. I will be going out live for the first time at 4 o'clock on the 5th of March. And if you want to join me, I would love to welcome you, and we can have a chat and bring your questions and comments to me there. So in the meantime, keep well, and I look forward to seeing you.